Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create 5 stars reputation contact from new Google Sheets tables row. So I manage a marketing agency and I manually enter my client or lead details in my Google Sheets tables row. So here in this case, I want whenever I add a new row in my Google Sheets tables, then automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in my 5 stars reputation account. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create 5 stars reputation contact from new Google Sheets tables row. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I manage a marketing agency and I use Google Sheets to record new leads and client details. So here in this case I want whenever a new row is added to my Google Sheets tables with the lead's contact information, then I want to make sure that this lead is also added to my reputation management system, that is 5 stars reputation, automatically. So here to set up this connection, I need to connect my Google Sheets with my 5 stars reputation account, and by setting up this integration, every time a new lead appears in my sheet, their details are instantly transferred to 5 stars reputation. This helps me stay organized, follow up promptly and manage our feedback effectively, all without extra manual work. So here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Create 5 stars reputation contact from new Google Sheets tables row. And here I'm going to select my folder as Google Sheets. You can select a folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you can click on this Learn More link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. It's like having a powerful and flexible digital workbook that you can access from any device with an internet connection. People use Google Sheets because it's super convenient for collaborating with others in real time, whether you are tracking expenses, creating project plans, analyzing data, or working on a group assignment. Google Sheets make it easy to work together and stay organized. Plus, it integrates seamlessly with other Google apps like Google Drive and Google Forms, making it a go-to tool for personal and professional use. So here in my Google Sheets trigger, I'm going to select my trigger event as New or Updated Spreadsheet Row. so that whenever a new row is added in my Google Sheets tables row, automatically Pabbly Connect should receive a response over here. And here you can see I have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account. And here you can see the spreadsheet which I have created with the name Lead Management. And this is my table. So here in this case, I want whenever I add a new row in this table, then automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in my 5 stars reputation account. So here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this extensions given over here. And from here, I'm going to click on this add-on. And under add-ons, I'm going to select Get Add-ons. Now here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, I'm going to search for an add-on that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And then you have to install this add-on in your Google Sheets. So here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets. So moving back, and after installing this add-on in your Google Sheets, you have to follow the same step. So now once you have downloaded that add-on in your Google Sheets, you have to click on this extensions again, and then you will be able to see an option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. So from here, I'm going to click on this initial setup given over here. And here under initial setup, you can see it is asking me for a webhook URL and trigger column. So I'm going to enter the webhook URL which I have received in my Pabbly's workflow. So here I've entered the webhook URL, and then here it is asking me for a trigger column. So in the instruction it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here on my Google Sheet, you can see my last data column is column G. So here my trigger column is going to be column G. And now after successfully entering both the details, I'm going to click on the submit given over here. And here you can see setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully connected our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to add a new data in our Google Sheets tables row. So for that, let me take you back to my Google Sheets. And here I'm going to enter a dummy data and do a test submission. But here before entering a dummy data, we have to follow another very important step so that we can send the information from our Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect whenever a new data is added in this Google Sheets. So for that, you have to click on this extensions again, and from here you have to click on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and from here you have to turn on this send on event. So by turning it on, then whenever we are going to add a new data in our Google Sheets tables row, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to receive a response. So we have successfully turned it on. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. Now once you have turned it on, make sure your table headers are in row 1 and you enter the data from row 2. So this is an important point to remember. And now I'm going to enter dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as lead, city as Bhopal, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com. Here I'm going to enter a random phone number. And here for the source, I'm going to select Facebook and status as hot lead. So here I've successfully entered a new row data in our Google Sheets table. So now let's go back to our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the trigger column, status, spreadsheet name, scrolling little down, source, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, phone number, last name, first name, email and city. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step, and here I'm going to select my action application as 5 stars reputation. So 5 stars reputation is a tool that helps businesses gather and manage customer reviews. It makes it easy to collect feedback and promote positive reviews, which boosts the business's online presence. People use it because it helps build trust with new customers, improves visibility in search engines, and shows that the business cares about customer opinions. By using 5 stars reputation, businesses can stand out from their competitors and attract more customers, ultimately leading to more sales and growth. It's a simple way to make a big impact on your business reputation and success. So here in my 5 stars reputation action step, I'm going to select my action event as create contacts. contacts, so that whenever a new data is added in my Google Sheets tables row, automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in my 5 stars reputation account. And now here to connect my 5 stars reputation with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your 5 stars reputation account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter a token. So here, following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my 5 stars reputation account, and from here I'm going to click on this location. And under this I'm going to select a specific location, that is Pabbly Connect. And from here I'm going to click on this connect to platforms. And from here I'm going to click on this integration option given over here. And now here under integration, you can see we have received the API token for Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to generate a new token, and then I'm going to save it. And now I'm going to copy this token. So moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the token. So here I've successfully entered the token, and now I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and now here it is asking me to enter the name, email and phone number. So here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic, so that whenever a new data is added in a Google Sheets tables row, automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my client's name. So for that I'm going to select first name, space, last name. Here I'm going to map the email. So this is the email. And lastly, here I'm going to map the phone number. So this is the phone number. But here in the instructions, you can see it says enter the contact's phone number here. Example +91 and the phone number. That means we have to enter the country code before the number. So here you can see I haven't received a country code with the phone number. So here I'm going to enter the country code manually because my clients and customers are from India only. So here I've added a fixed country code, and now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact in our 5 stars reputation account. So now let's go and check it. And here in my 5 stars reputation account under contacts, you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name dummy lead and email as dummy@pabblytudes.com. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to add a new data in our Google Sheets tables row. And for that, let me take you back to my Google Sheets. So here I'm going to enter another dummy data and do a test submission. So here I'm going to enter the first name as demo, last name as lead, city as Bhopal, email as demo@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number, source as website, and status as cold lead. So here I've successfully entered a new data in my Google Sheets tables row. So now let's go and check our 5 stars reputation account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the email as demo@pabblytudes.com and name as demo lead. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Google Sheets and our action as 5 stars reputation. So that whenever a new data is added in my Google Sheets tables row, automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in our 5 stars reputation account. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.